What year produced the best CSGO skins? Today we're going to find out. Hey, what's up guys, it's Turbo here and welcome back to a brand new video. And with the upcoming release of the Dreams and Nightmares case, I just wanted to take a step back and look at some of the best skins of CSGO past. So our journey begins in 2013 with the release of the Arms Deals update. And 2013 was a great year for skins. They released the Lightning Strike, of course, and the Case Hardened. Plus you can't forget about the Death by Kitty, just overall a great skin. Plus the Op Boom, very nice. And you can't forget about the Divisive Fire Serpent. Some people like it, some people hate it, what can I say? As well as the Op Graphite, as well as the first great scout skin, the Blood in the Water, and the 5-7 Case Hardened. Valve released a lot of skins this year. Like there's also the X-Ray, the Deagle Cobalt Disruption, one of my personal favorites, and the Op Electric Hive. And the last case of 2013 included the M4 Asimov as well as the Op Redline. And then came the copious amounts of collections. And each of these had their own skins, but overall nothing was really too crazy. Nothing really stood out too much, except for the Dust collection, which included the Deagle Blaze. And I almost forgot about the Glock Fade, another great skin from 2013. If you guys are looking for a great marketplace to buy and sell CSGO skins, consider checking out Skinport. My affiliate link is in the description, and it's one of the best ways to support the channel. And that brings us to 2014. The introduction of a lot of new skins like the CZ Victoria, the CZ Fuchsia is now, literally in the same case, the Op Asimov, the legend itself, everyone's favorite skin, the AUG Chameleon, the AK Redline, of course. From the Huntsman case, of course, the M4 Desert Strike, as well as the AK Vulcan. And for a short time, even the M4 Howl. Also the AK Jaguar, the M4 Bullet Rain, and the Deagle Crimson Web. Plus the Wasteland Rebel, the P2000 Fire Elemental, and then of course, even more collections, including the Cobblestone, which introduced the Dragon Lore, the legendary skin itself. There were also a few more collections as well. And that brings us to 2015. The Chatterbox was introduced, as well as the M4 Dragon King. And then came the Chroma 2 case with such great skins like the M4 Hyper Beast, as well as the Mac 10 Neon Rider. Not to mention any of the Sapphire knives too. The Felchun case was next with the Op Hyper Beast, as well as the AK-47 Aquamarine Revenge. The Shadow case was next with the USPS Kill Confirmed, the M4 Golden Coil, and the AK Frontside Misty. Then came the M4A4 Royal Paladin and the AK-47 Point Disarray. Plus the collections which included the Akihabara Accept, the Medusa, as well as the Chop Shop collection. But the amount of skins would start to decline in 2016 with the AK Fuel Injector, as well as the Deagle Kamicho Dragon. Next case had the Chantiko's Fire, as well as the UMP Primal Saber. So good skins, but not great. The Mecha Industries was up next, as well as the M4 Desolate Space made by the community. And then the Gamma 2 case dropped, which released the Neon Revolution AK and the FAMAS Roll Cage. Not too great. Then came the Glove case, which introduced gloves, but it also had the Dragonfire and the Buzzkill, two pretty awesome skins, but no new collections. Anyways, fast forward to 2017, they introduced the AK Bloodsport and the USPS Neo Noir. The Operation Hydro case had the Op Oni Taiji, as well as the 5-7 Hyper Beast and the M4 Hellfire. After that came the Spectrum 2 case with the AK-47 the Empress and the P250 See You Later. But the Dark Ages would soon come to an end, with the renaissance that was 2018, with the M4 Neo Noir, a fresh new M4, the MP7 Bloodsport, as well as the AK-47 Neon Rider, another fresh new skin, the Deagle Code Red, one of my new favorite Deagles, the M4A1S Nightmare, and then the Danger Zone case had the AK Asimov plus the Op Neo Noir. And Valve ended their collection silence with the Nuke and Inferno 2018 collections. 2019 was another fresh year for skins with the M4A4 Emperor, as well as the 5-7 Angry Mob, as well as the Op Wildfire, a very popular skin, the FAMAS Commemoration, a fully gold FAMAS, the Op Containment Breach, plus the Mac 10 Stalker. I mean, it looks pretty cool. And some new collections with some genuinely awesome looking skins. The Gun Gear, the Prince, and the Wild Lotus. In 2020, Valve really stepped their game up again. They released the M4 Player 2, the Glock Bullet Queen, and the first affordable pearlescent skin, the Discotheque. Then came the Deagle Prince Stream, the AK Legion of Anubis, and the Glock Vogue. They also gave us the M4 Prince Stream for us fans of the Deagle, as well as the Neo Noir Glock, finally. Plus, they also gave us 3 new collections, but in my opinion, they aren't really the best looking collection skins, except the Welcome to the Jungle looks great. And that brings us to 2021, the year they released the USPS Trader, the M4 Living in Color, the Deagle Ocean Drive, as well as the AK Elite Museo, and a couple new collections with much improved skins from the previous year. Plus, because of the new operation, they finally added some new red souvenir skins. But what year was really the best? For that, I think we have to review every single year and figure it out. out. So obviously 2013 being the introduction of skins, the skins looked great for the time, but if you really compare them to a lot of the skins nowadays, they don't really hold up. So if we're going to take every year into account, I think I'm going to give 2013 a 5 out of 10. 2014 was definitely a big step forward because the skins that came out of this year definitely looked a lot better than the previous year. So I'm going to give this one actually a solid 7 out of 10. 2015 was actually another step forward because the skins kept getting better. They released so many skins this year that are still popular today, and that's definitely a testament to how good they really were. So we're going to give 2015 an 8 out of 10. 2016 was still another really solid year, but obviously they didn't release as many cases as the previous years. So even though the skins look great, we're going to give it a 7 out of 10. I'm actually going to argue that in 2017, the skins actually looked better than in the previous year, but there were so few of them that it really doesn't matter too much. Obviously, I'd love to give it a higher score, but we're going to go for a 6 out of 10 because like Valve just wasn't putting out skins quick enough. 2018 was definitely a step in the right direction. They stepped their game up and actually made more skins. And on top of that, they looked pretty sick too. So 8 out of 10. 2019 definitely had a lack of regular cases. However, all the new collection skins definitely brought this year to a whole new level. So this is the first 9 out of 10. 2020 was overall a pretty incredible year for skins. Overall, the regular cases had some really sick top tier skins, but the collections were a little lackluster, with the exception being the Welcome to the Jungle. But I still want to give it a solid 8 out of 10. Pretty great year. And last but not least, we're finally at 2021, which had some pretty decent skins from the cases, but obviously the main highlight was the operation, the brand new collections. Now, I'll still argue that they're not as great as the collection skins from 2019, but they're definitely way better than 2020. So I think we're going to give it an 8 out of 10. But overall, across all the years, I think the best year for CSGO skins was 2019 because the Wild Lotus, the gun gear, and all the other great skins that came out that year. I mean, obviously it's all subjective because these are just the skins that I personally like, but let me know in the comments down below what was your favorite year for skins, and I'll be sure to give as many of you guys hearts and replies as possible. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great and safe rest of your day. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.